We're taking a much-needed tolerance break from the Binding of Isaac Repentance to check out Majotori. Majotori is the older game from the developer who made Pureya, which is the WarioWare meets Pachinko game. This is another kind of casino meets X game, where X in this case is trivia. Came out a few years ago, very positive reviews, and, you know, honestly, I can't, like, come up with a greater compliment to a developer than, hey, your game that just came out enamored me so much, like, let's go back and check out the one that you made like 4 years ago. That's basically the pedigree that got me here. A girl was born. Her name, Ava. My name is Jeff. Ava grew up with her mother, never knew her father. Her mother would always tell her stories about princesses living in magical kingdoms. One day, Ava decided she wanted to be a princess. She closed her eyes and wished for it really hard. When she opened them again, she saw a little witch in front of her. Frickin' sexy little witch. I'm Lariat the Witch, and I'm here to offer you a deal, she said. Play one game of trivia with me, and I will make your wish come true. But every wrong answer will be a chance of something bad happening instead. With a bit of doubt in her heart, Ava accepted the deal, and the trivia began. What actor plays the main character in the movie Rocky? Sylvester Stallone. Next question, please. What comic book series is the video game The Wolf Amongst Us based on? Easy. You gotta move the camera first, but then you answer Fables. Among Us. Apollo, don't look. Probably down here is as good as it's gonna get. This is Fables. My god, the man is a genius. What is Thanos' goal in the movie Avengers Infinity War? It's to resurrect her wife, for sure. To kill half of all life in the universe. Which of these Disney movies was released in theaters first? Sleeping Beauty came out in 1922. There's no question that's first. Which character does actor Harrison Ford play in the Star Wars movies? Come on, we're gonna have to get a little bit harder than this. This is like, how does the story in the video game Final Fantasy X begin? A monster attacks the city. I remember. I played the tutorial at my friend's house. What is the Richter scale measure? Those are earthquakes, baby. Which of these video games is set in the province of Cyrodiil? Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. I'm pretty sure it wasn't The Last of Us. That plays in it takes place in Pittsburgh, I think. In which of these movies are there aliens? Oh, Pog! Apollo! Pog! District 9, baby! Okay, come on. That's a little too easy. We already got the perfect achievement. Congratulations, said Lariat, and then she vanished. The next day, the king came to Ava's house, surrounded by the press. He claimed to be Ava's secret father and asked her mother to come live with him. Secret father? Since her father was a king, it turned out that Ava was a princess. Majotori. Dream accomplished. You can customize the question categories in the settings menu. I must admit, I did, and I made it so that anime questions come up less often. Of course, we're going to play Woolie. Woolie was a loser with no future. Clip farming. He didn't continue studying after high school and hadn't done anything productive ever since. He was lazy and spent his days playing video games. But his dream was to become a YouTuber. But what if he made his lifestyle profitable? It's a reference. He was on the internet era and he knew plenty about video games. If he managed to create a popular video channel, he could make a living. Determined, Woolie recorded himself playing, edited the video, and uploaded it to the internet. We can do it! We can save two best friends play. He was focused on the view counter, wishing so hard for it to go up that a witch appeared on the screen. She offered him the best deal of his life. How many stars are there on the flag of the United States of America? That's 50. Easiest answer of my life? Who plays the main character in the movie The Truman Show? Woolie, I got great news for you. You have ended up, you got a great custodian for your life here. Which of these is not a main character in the Fire Emblem saga? Okay, there is no way that Mustadio is a main character. I refuse to believe that's real. Little lucky we played the percentages on that one. Which of these movies has the story told by the main character to strangers? That's Horny Gump. From then on, I was coming. What superpower does Susan Storm have? She's Invisible Girl. What dream does Judy fulfill at the beginning of the movie Zootopia? She wants to become a cop. And also Try Everything by Shakira. Which of these is not the color of a ring in the Olympic flag? There is no brown ring. It's a different symbol. Who plays Aragorn? Come on. Come on, man. What is the name of Superman's super dog? Crypto. To the moon, baby. Diamond hands. Look at that. Another perfect. Super good boy. Congratulations, said Lariat, and then she vanished. When Woolie looked at the counter again, his video had over 1,000 views. Shortly after, it went viral and the count reached 1 million. Woolie became instantly famous and gained a horde of followers. His future was blindingly bright. I'm so good. Apollo, don't give up the secrets, okay? We'll play as Woolie again. A year had passed since Woolie had become a famous video game player and commentator, and he was becoming stale. Every day he had fewer followers than the last, and the group of people who openly despised him kept growing. He had to do something now before all his popularity was gone. This is where you record one bespoke YouTube video a day and just stream the rest of the time instead. He wished he had asked that witch her email address. Hello. Do you wish for my email? Asked Lariat, appearing on the computer screen. I wish to save my career, he answered. You know the deal, said Lariat, and the trivia game began. What is the capital of Canada? Come on now. What is Mr. Incredible's power in the movie The Incredibles? He's strong. And a good role model for his children. In which video game do you try to rescue Princess Yorda? That's Eco? Come on. What does Indiana's father look for in the movie Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade? He does not want the Nazi gold, he wants the Holy Grail so he can get infinite life. Who is the author of The Tale, The Emperor's New Clothes? Bro, I got no idea. Hans Christian Andersen? I only know Hans Christian Andersen from the Mighty Ducks. Who is Squall's rival in the video game Final Fantasy VIII? Seifer. He's so good. In which of these movies is there a character named Jack Dawson? Now, this is... I mean, like, we may never get a question wrong ever again. What is the title of the first album of the rock band AC/DC? First album? High Voltage, baby. Let's go! I had no idea. Which of these is not a playable character in the main mode of the video game Sonic Adventure 2? Eggman. No! Whatever. 9 out of 10, that's gotta be good for at least a little boost. You wouldn't. You wouldn't. Oh, dude, come on! Sorry, said Lariat, and then she vanished. Uh-oh. Desperate, Woolie began to overdo his reactions and force jokes into his videos. He even dyed his hair green to give himself a new look. He became the Joker. But that only made him lose fans at an increased pace. Before long, no one cared about him anymore, and he fell into oblivion. His life was ruined. All right, sorry, brother. That's my mistake. Let's be Xiang. I apologize. Xiang was about to win a lot of money on a quiz show. She just needed to answer this last question correctly. Is that your final answer? Asked the host. We'll see if she's right after this commercial break. Xiang took the chance to go to the bathroom. Oh no, she was about to throw up from the pressure. She wished so hard for her answer to be correct that a witch appeared behind her. Lariat offered her a deal, but Xiang was confused. You're asking me to correctly answer your question so the answer to my question is correct, she asked. It sounds complicated if you say it like that, Lariat answered. In the end, Xiang accepted the deal and the trivia game began. This seems like a terrible deal. You got to answer 10 questions correctly to get a guarantee of having one question answered correctly. Who is not a playable character in the original Smash Bros? That's Princess Zelda, Bears, Beats, Battlestar Galactica. Who was the first man to step foot on the moon? Buzz Lightyear. In what video game is there a dragon called Grima? Spyro. Tough luck. I guess in Spyro, the dragon's called Spyro, huh? Which of these movies was released in theaters first? 2001? 2001? 2004? 2005? 2004? I think Gladiator came out before Fellowship of the Ring. It's close, though. That's close. In which console did the video game... excuse me, it's the Nintendo GameCube. It's the first Square game on a Nintendo console since Final Fantasy VI. Why do the other elephants torment Dumbo in the Disney movie? She's got freaking big ears or something. I don't know. It's been a while. Who among these was born in the suburbs of London? Beethoven. What the Hello Kitty? Like the Avril song? What is the name of Simba's mother in The Lion King? Nala is his love interest. This is John Oliver. It's probably Sarabi. Might Saruba. In which of these video games does April Ryan star? I don't think it's the Yogg. It's probably the Unfinished Swan. Yeah, like I told you. Okay, wait, we got 8 out of 10? 7 out of 10? I'm sorry, Xiang. Yep, we lose again. Okay, I mean, it's a little much. Oh, they fixed the game. Congratulations, she said, and then she vanished. Xiang went back to the seat and the show resumed. After a long, intense pause, the results were announced. Yo, the font, like the way that the text box come out is so dynamic. Her answer was correct. She was now rich. How about that? Achievement unlocked. I wish to be her right now. All right, Corey. The back door of Coney's house led into a forest. Coney loved looking for animals and taking pictures of them. Oh no, it's hereditary. One day she found an injured bird. She took it home and tried to nurse it back to health. I hope you get better, Coney whispered to the bird. I hope we make a deal, Larry whispered to Coney, and they did. Well, that's very selfless. What is the name of the character in the movie Kung Fu Panda? Po. Po the Panda. I've never seen it. At what temperature in Celsius degrees does water boil? If I got that one wrong, I would probably disable clips immediately. The main characters of what Final Fantasy video game are light warriors? Final Fantasy 2. Final Fantasy 1? F. Where is St. Peter's Basilica located? The Vatican. That's where the smoke comes out. Who plays Mark Zuckerberg? That'd be sick, dude, if he played himself, though. How many red stripes are there? 13. 7? I thought it was 13. One for each of the ghosts in the Shannon Elizabeth and Tony Shalhoub film. Who directed the movie Edward Scissorhands? That's Tim Burton. Oh, 13 total. Some of the stripes are white. Like Jack White and Meg White. In what state is Silicon Valley? That's in California. In which of these video games do you use magical tunes to progress? Magical tunes? Magical tunes. Loom. Okay, 8 out of 10. Diamond Hands, baby. Edward Diamond Hands. Tim Burton, more like Tim skirting a circle into the best possible spot here. Saved. Easiest win of my life. Congratulations. The bird rested all night, and by the next day, it looked a lot better. Whoa, she yeeted it. Coney released it, and it flew away. Instant save. Ah, she forgot to take pictures of it. There's always next time. Nicola. Nicola dressed up in her formal attire and arrived at the company party. Only for her to find out that it was not a formal party, but a costumed one. Now what? It's One Punch Man. You see that? Anime questions. When all hope was lost, she saw something she couldn't believe. At the other side of the street, there was a girl dressed as a witch. Nicola ran towards her. Hey girl, I need you to do me a big favor, she said. Oh, this is awkward, said the girl, looking confused. I'm with someone else right now. Wait a minute, and I'll make your wish come true. Nicola waited, preparing the money to offer the girl in exchange for her costume. But it turned out the girl didn't want her money. Instead, she offered Nicola a chance to win her costume by playing a trivia game. Which of these is not an Olympic sport? Chess. And it's a crime. Which of these is not a playable character in Overwatch? I believe Phoebe is not playable. Not yet. Lisa Kudrow has not given up the rights to the character yet, but she might be added in Overwatch 2. Which colors is the suit of the superhero Deadpool? He's red and black. Which of these animated series do the main characters travel from one planet to another? Wander Over Yonder, The Amazing World of Gumball, My Little Pony, or I think Gravity Falls. They're in outer space or something, right? No? That's a tough question for me, honestly. Wait, no, I'm thinking of, I was thinking of Steven Universe. That's two different shows? Gravity Falls and Steven Universe aren't the same show? Born in the wrong generation. It just takes place in Oregon. Oh no. Why is Hercules mortal in the Disney movie? He gets turned mortal with a potion, for sure, dude. I've never seen it, but that just made sense. What is a Kyogre? It's a whale Pokemon? Next question. What is the name of the living snowman in Frozen? That's Olaf. And he's a frickin' Chad. What artifact does the main character look for in the first video game from the Tomb Raider series? It's probably the Scion. I've seen the movie. What is the first element of the periodic table? Come on, man. It's hydrogen. 9 out of 10. Easy. 90% chance you're not going to be embarrassed at the costume party. 10% chance you're going to lose your soul. So, and then she's stripped. Right there in the middle of the street without second thought. That left an impression on Nicola. It's Hatsune Miku, a unicorn, and a witch. Everyone complimented her on her costume, but she was distracted thinking about Lariat. And we got a pretty good success rate so far. Yvette. Uh-oh. When Yvette and her team arrived, the fire had already taken most of the house. My little son is still inside, screamed the woman. We can't go in there, said one of Yvette's colleagues, but she wasn't listening. She entered the house and found the boy. But then the house began to collapse. The way out was blocked. She looked around, desperately wishing to find an opening. Instead, she found a witch. There's no time, the witch said. We have to make a deal. Yvette didn't even ask for the details. This was her only option. Who played Star-Lord in Guardians of the Galaxy? What is the name of the goddess of victory? That's Nike, dude. Quick, name a woman! Name a woman? Yes! Name a woman! A woman? Name a woman? Frick you, yoga mat! I'm sorry! Name a woman! Name a woman! Sorry. In which of these video game characters is there a Solaire? Dark Souls. That's an easy one. What is the name of Belle's horse in Beauty and the Beast? I'd like to phone a friend. Probably Maurice. Yep. Philippe, apparently. All right. In what year did Elvis Presley die? 77, baby. What year was declared by Nintendo to be the year of Luigi? That's 2013. Never forget. Why is the main character trained in the movie Ender's Game? Spoiler, to become a commander. Yeah, not a pilot. Don't get it twisted. The creation of what companies shows the movie Pirates of Silicon Valley? It's probably Microsoft and Apple. What installment of the video game series Resident Evil is set in Africa? That's the regrettable Resident Evil 5. The best-selling Resident Evil in history. Look it up. Who directed 2001: A Space Odyssey? 90% chance we're getting you out of here, kid. Saved. Congratulations, you get to live. One of the walls of the house collapsed, revealing the outdoor. Yvette took the chance and jumped without thinking it twice. Then she herself collapsed. She woke up in a hospital bed. The kid she had rescued and his mother were there to thank her. When I grow up, I'm going to be a firefighter, just like you, he said. Yvette was moved. I like to move it, move it. We like to move it. Okay, I mean, we got to see where the storylines go, right? What a nice story. Ever since Lariat had stripped before her, Nicola hadn't been able to stop thinking about her. Maybe she was in love. She still had her witch costume. That would make for a good excuse to see her again. Plus, she's been boning up on her Wikipedia, so... Can I have my clothes back then? Asked Lariat, appearing out of nowhere. It was not just a costume. She was an actual witch. Let me take you out to dinner, asked Nicola. If that is your wish, you know the rules. Yo, can you imagine if the dating game was actually like this? That would have completely changed my high school existence. Who organized the expedition that circumnavigated the Earth for the first time? That's Magellan, dude. You're like Magellan, you're so Gellan. How many bits did the architecture of the video game console Super NES have? That's a 16-bit Marty, no doubt about it. In which of the following video games can't you shoot arrows? Okay, you can be an Amazon and shoot arrows. You can shoot arrows. Crisis 3, I feel like on the cover of Crisis 3, the guy's got like a cyber bow. I bet it's Uncharted. What is Arya's sword called? Needle. He's so good. What is the name of the sword the main character of the video game Xenoblade Chronicles wields? I believe that is called a Xenoblade. Monado. Of course. Mike Monado, former captain of the Dallas Stars. Why does the main character in the TV show Prison Break go to jail? To rescue his brother. What is on the island in the movie Shutter Island? It's a mental hospital? Don't forget, you're here forever. Who is the main character in the video game Metal Gear Solid 2? Tricky question. Tricky question. Which of these painters severed his own ear? Looks like we're getting that date. Oh, pop culture trivia undefeated. Congratulations, said Lariat. I'll come back at night, she added, and then disappeared. Sorry, I forgot how to read temporarily. They had a delicious meal at a fancy restaurant. Lariat recounted amusing stories about her witch deals. When they finished, Lariat accompanied her home. Do you want to come up? Nicola offered. We can play trivia and maybe more. Bop. Okay. Let's go. Saved. I didn't know I was playing a visual novel as well. It was the final game of the National High School Baseball Championship. As the ace of the team, Carl was expected to lead his way to victory. The pressure was unbearable. Everything is going to be all right, he repeated to himself. Something is that you want to say. But it was more of a wish than actual conviction. Suddenly he realized a little witch was beside him. Lariat offered him the deal, and Carl accepted it. Which of these herbs is one of the main ingredients in pesto sauce? Basil? Beets? Battlestar Galactica. What movie ends with the song Always Look on the Bright Side of Life? That's the bright side of the life of Brian. Which of these video games was not published by Electronic Arts? Watch Dogs was published by Ubisoft. Which actor was elected the governor of California? It's Kurt Russell. These are pretty easy, don't get me wrong. In which of these movies is the main character a pizza deliveryman? Do the Right Thing. What does Luigi... There's a lot of Luigi questions, huh? What does Luigi use to get rid of ghosts in the video game Luigi's Mansion? A magic mushroom? A magic mushroom? What actor plays the main role in the movie Edward Diamond Hands? I believe that's Johnny Depp. How Depp is your love? What is a Misdreavus? Come on, it's a Pokemon. It's got wavy hair. It's a ghost type and doesn't afraid of anything. What color comes out if you mix red and blue light? Green, baby. What? Are the rules for mixing paint and mixing light different? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't do that to Carl. Come on. The rule, they're different. How does that make sense? Oh, that's, yeah, wait, my bad. Red and blue doesn't equal green to begin with. I'm not that good at art. At least I got the question right about what temperature you boil water at. There you go. He pitched as well as he ever had. No batter was ever able to even touch the ball. It was a smashing victory. Look at that. Boring. Another no-hitter. Boring. Okay, hold on. Tomo wishes to leave. You may leave, buddy. Goodbye. Light is additive. Paint is subtractive. What are you talking about? So if you have like green paint and you subtract yellow, you get blue paint? You think this is Romeo and Juliet? Juliet had met a boy that day at a ball held by his family. A wonderful boy named Romeo. But he was from an enemy family. Her family had found out that he had sneaked into the ball and had threatened to kill him if they ever saw him again. But Juliet needed to see him again. She was in love. She went to the balcony and closed her eyes, wishing for Romeo to appear when she opened them again. But when she did, instead of Romeo, a witch appeared. The witch offered a deal, which Juliet accepted. What is the name of Simba's father? That's Mufasa? Come on now. Which of the following video games was not directed by Tim Schafer? That's Maniac Mansion. Guaranteed. How is the number 100 written in Roman numerals? C. E. What is the subtitle of the Snake Eater? I do this for honor, but not for honor, but for you. What dog breed is the main character in the movie Hachiko Monogatari? It's an Akita. Come on, man. You gotta wake up pretty early in the morning to sneak that by me. Which of these is not a race or species in the video game World of Warcraft? Okay, well, this is a tough question because the Pandaren were added not in the base game, but were in Mists of Pandaria, an expansion that came out later. I'm gonna say Argonian, because I don't know what it is. It's like a Mass Effect thing. What does the main character in the anime His and Her Circumstances Kareshi Kanojo no Jiju pretend to be? What is the main character? Okay, so we gotta think about this. His and Her Circumstances. He pretends to be a rich person. Circumstances equals money. A perfect student. What item pursues and hits the player in first place in Mario Kart? That's a spiny shell. Which of these is an animated movie? All B, baby. Yeah, how do you pretend to be a perfect student? It doesn't make any sense. Like, by pretending, don't you fulfill the prophecy? Who calls it a spiny shell? I know one guy, his name rhymes with, well, it doesn't rhyme with, it just is Shigeru Miyamoto. Maybe you've heard of him. It's Romeo. Come on, look at that. Why does he look like that? That's not Romeo, dude. That's the Winter Soldier. Run! Get out of there! That's Bucky Barnes. Yes. Well, that's a sweet story. Uh-oh. Well, let's see the other side. Train car. Romeo had asked Juliet to marry him, but everyone knew their families were enemies. Who would be willing to marry them in secret? The alchemist? I know someone who would be, said a witch appearing out of nowhere. Let's make a deal. What is the name of the goddess of light? It's Paludna? Amaterasu. Come on. Which of these movies is there a character named Kevin McAllister? That's Home Alone. He's a freaking psycho. He belongs locked up next to Hannibal Lecter. Which of these is not based on a visual novel? Angel Beats. When you're smart, it's easy. What turns Merida's mother into a bear in Disney's Brave? A cake. Oh, he's so good. What color comes out if you mix blue and green light? Hold on, I'm not looking. It's gotta be cyan. Light blue. Let's go! I'm not... How are you supposed to know that? I was doing the math in my head. Everyone's going like it's so obvious. How do you know it? It's basic color theory? Is this another lesson I missed in I had a sick day in 3rd grade? Yeah, in my head I just thought like, okay, you got blue, and then you add some green, so the answer is gonna be weird blue. That's all I know. What is the second rule of Fight Club? You gotta fight if it's your first day. No, wait, the first rule is you don't talk about Fight Club. The second rule is you don't talk about Fight Club again. Yeah. Which of these is not the species of one of the main characters of the story Town Musicians of Bremen? That's a donkey. Oh, son of a anime. Why are people sent back in time in the movie Looper? Yeah, they steal gold bars to be killed. Oh wait, that's right. Yeah, never mind. My mistake. I forgot. It's been a while. What's the largest state? I mean, this is not even close. If you would put California on the list, I would have to think about it. But out of all these, like, come on. It sucks that our bad answers... No, it does. I was gonna say it sucks that our bad answers were stacked together, but I guess it makes literally no difference. Congratulations, said Lariat, and then she vanished. Just then, a Friar Lawrence! He was a friend of Romeo's family, and he passed by. Romeo explained the situation to him. Such a union could end the animosity between both your families. I'll do it. Hey, clearly they've never been at Thanksgiving at my place. That same night, they met in secret. Brother, who cut your hair? You look like Vision. Romeo and Juliet were declared a husband and wife. That's amazing. Good for them. And they lived happily ever after. Paca was an old and tired woman. There wasn't much left for her in this life, but she was happy as long as she had her soap operas. That day, a major event was going to take place in her favorite one. She'd been following it for years now, and the main characters were finally going to marry. But an unexpected turn of events occurred. The groom's evil twin was planning to ruin the wedding. The show went to a commercial break, leaving Paca intrigued and afraid. She closed her eyes and wished for the wedding to go well. Oh, that's sad. When she opened them again, an advertisement starring a witch was playing. Do you need a wish come true? The witch asked. Worry no more, I have a special offer just for you. The TV was offering Paca a deal. She was confused but decided to go along with it. I don't think she's going to be so good at this, but which of these movies shows the training of a platoon of Marines? That's Full Metal Jacket. Win this for Paca. Ooh! Who is Percy in the movie Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone? Who is Percy? Percy, Ron Granger, Ron Weasley, Percy Weasley. Ron's older brother. It just sounds right. Percy Weasley. Let's go! In what video game console was the video game Until Dawn released? PlayStation 4, baby. Knack 2. For what movie was Somewhere Over the Rainbow written? The Wizard of Oz. Also known as Macros. What is a Geiger counter measures? It's radioactivity. Radioactivity. In what movie does Indiana Jones travel to Venice? I'm thinking, okay? I'm thinking it's Raiders of the Lost Ark. F. What kind of leaf is in Canada's flag? If Justin gets his way, a frickin' grass leaf, if you know what I mean. It's a maple, though, clearly. Obviously, In what kind of place does Telltale's video game The Walking Dead begin? It's, in a car. It's true. Reese Witherspoon. Reese in a car. What alcoholic drink is the first to be mentioned in the Bible? Wine. Easy. Wouldn't it be sick if it was White Claw, though? And then Paul ripped into a natty ice. Congratulations, you're so good. The evil twins' plans were laid to rest in a dramatic scene that enhanced the couple's love. Tears of joy ran through Paca's wrinkled old face. It was such a beautiful and touching wedding that she cried for hours. Saved. That's positive. It's positive. She's saved. Okay, we'll do one more here. Tsubasa. If she could get one wish to come true right then, Tsubasa would wish for a pair of wings. A pair of white wings on her back so she could fly away like a bird. Uh-oh. Without any more sadness. Whoa, wait a moment, said Lariat, grabbing Tsubasa's hand. Let's make a deal. What is a Lancer? It's a Mass Effect vehicle. What? A weapon in Gears of War? Hey, it's a... So it's definitely the name of the vehicle from Mass Effect, too. Which of these appears on the Final Fantasy VII logo? It's Meteorite. Guaranteed. Which of these European countries is farther south? France. Easiest answer of my life. What colors are the two main character dragons in the video game Bubble Bobble? One of them's freaking green, man. Guaranteed. How many seasons did Lost have? 6? Come on. Ask me something hard. What color do the Ballas wear in the video game Grand Theft Auto San Andreas? Purple. Let's go. What disease is the main character diagnosed with in Dallas Buyers Club? Never seen it, but, you know, it won an Oscar, so I made an educated guess. What video game from the Call of Duty series first included a playable dog? That was Call of Duty Ghosts. He's the greatest gamer of all time. Who directed Titanic? Christopher Nolan. Come on. We're going. We're saved. Saved. Easy money. We've even got a margin of safety. Congratulations, and then she vanished. Tsubasa spread her wings and flew away towards a free and vast sky without any more sadness. What a beautiful story. Isaac! Well, this is fun. I had a good time playing Majotori. I do, take me back to the main menu quick. Maybe the, I do wish there was like a difficulty setting. I guess the difficulty setting is turn anime questions onto frequent instead of infrequent. But this is a fun game. It's got definitely the same kind of vibe as Pureya. You know, it's a little micro game mixed with some gambling mechanics. I thought it was a fun time.